how long have we known each other now? It's not all that long, really, is it? I'm so glad I met you. But I was thinking the other day. What? You thought you heard a funny noise? Oh yeah, it was my brain. So, yeah, I was thinking, do I really know you? Well, I don't think any of us really know each other, do we? Not really. You could be friends with somebody for a lifetime and not really know each other. So, yeah, I thought today I'd ask you some questions to get to know you better. There are loads of things I don't know about you, and there are loads of things you don't know about me. So maybe one day you could ask me some questions. That'd be fun. Yeah, I'd like that. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to ask you some questions, and hopefully by the end of it I'll know you a bit better. There are no right or wrong answers. Just answer them as honestly as you can, and hopefully we'll be able to strengthen our connection with each other. Okay? So, without any further ado, we'll begin. Have you ever seen a camel with 3 humps? I'll just write down the answers. Let's get some paper. Right. Okay. Would you rather have a belly button in the middle of your forehead or on your chin? Yeah, the fluff could get in your eyes, I suppose. Okay. If something is indescribable and you describe it as being indescribable, is it still indescribable, or is it now describable because you have described it as being indescribable? Why do you always look a mess when you wake up from your beauty sleep? Yeah, sometimes I wake up, I look in the mirror and I think I must have swallowed a hand grenade in my dreams. God, I look a right mess. What time do you call this? Are you having a laugh? If you had to eat yourself, which part would you leave till last? Yeah, I'm not too keen on vegetables myself. What starts with an E, ends with an E, and only contains one letter? Have you ever worn your underwear inside out? Have you ever worn your underwear back to front? Have you ever worn your underwear upside down? Okay, right. If you burn your finger before you die, will the cost of your cremation be reduced? Yeah, I think so, yeah, I agree. Yeah. Why is a boxing ring square? Why is there no such thing as mouse flavoured cat food? Yes, I think I should go on Dragon's Den with that one. Would you rather be bald with a smooth neck, or have a head full of hair and a hairy neck? What's in the basket? Is there anybody out there? What is the best question you have ever been asked? What is the worst question that you have ever been asked? How do you spell that? I don't know. That'll do. Have you ever woken up from a nightmare peeping out of your pillow? Yeah, I have. Scary, isn't it? Yeah. I'm a duvet. How many jelly babies would fit in your imagination? What is the nature of good and evil? Is there life on Mars? Have you ever fallen down the back of the sofa? Yeah, me too. Oh, I was on my own. Why do you come here? How soon is now? Have you ever howled at the moon? If you had to have one of the following for the rest of your life, what would it be? An itchy spot or a pebble in one of your shoes? Pebble, shoes. Instead of walking, would you rather have to cartwheel or forward roll? What's love got to do with it? If you could only eat one type of food for the rest of your life, would you rather it be pickles or liver? Would you rather smell like rotten eggs or sewage? Oh, you already smell like both? Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to offend you there, sorry. Would you rather have your eyes on the back of your head or one on each shoulder? Would you rather have to stub your big toe or bite your tongue every hour for the rest of your life? No, you can't bite your big toe, that's not one of the choices. How many litres of lemonade is the same weight as a fully grown tiger? I think it's more than that. Just write your answer down though. If you had to have one of the following for the rest of your life, what would it be? A tiny piece of grit in your eye or a high-pitched sound in your ear? Yeah. Is this a good question? Do jellyfish come in different flavours? Strawberry, blackcurrant. What time is it? If the entire population of the planet shivered at the same time, would an undulating wave spread through the Earth's crust? If Pinocchio says his nose will now grow and it doesn't grow, then that means he has lied. Because he has lied, will his nose then grow? And if so, hasn't it grown because he told the truth? Does a bear poop in the woods? Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Oh, didn't expect you to say that. Or that. Whatever. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Where am I? If you gradually replace the brick in your house one by one, would you eventually end up with a new house, or have you just renovated your old house? Have you ever formed a special bond with a floorboard? When you're reading a novel, do you like looking at the full stops? What is your favourite adjective? Where have all the flowers gone? Have you ever lost your mind? Where are we now? What colour is your middle name? I like that colour. Blue, yeah. Have you ever been a ladybird in a previous life? Are you heavier than 80 million ants? Would you beat 80 million ants in a tug of war? That'd be close, that, wouldn't it? Have you ever squidged a tiddlywink over the top of Mount Everest? Are you still awake? How many cream cakes have you eaten this week? Oh my god, that's a lot. Would you rather have a 12-inch nose or a 12-inch chin? Have you ever climbed up a ladder and forgotten to come back down? Yeah, I have. Do it all the time. Who would win in a fight, Stephen Fry or Morrissey? If you could only hear one song for the rest of your life, would you rather it be Baby Shark or Agadoo? Do you know what number question this is? Have you ever stolen a cucumber? Where would you expect to be in 5 seconds' time? Would you rather be a straight or wiggly line? Wiggly line. There's nothing worse than what? Yes, I agree with that one. Quite, yeah. Do you have a favourite finger? What is 3 times 9 plus 28 minus 16 times 24 minus the square root of 84 times 0? Have you ever wasted 20 minutes of your life? Which letter of the alphabet is your favourite? Yeah, I quite like that one too. Tend to use it a lot. I think I use it every day. Ice pops are jelly babies. Superman or the Hulk? Spike Milligan or Woody Allen? Spike Milligan. How many turkeys do you think you can carry? Showing off that. Can you balance a penguin on your head? I only asked one, I didn't say 2. Showing off. What is your favourite body part? Yes, I'm quite fond of that too. Mine and me, not yours. Oh no, yours is fine too. I should imagine. Some people get so offended. Have you ever climbed up a beanstalk? Banks have branches, so does that mean money grows on trees? Why do doctors ask you to go behind a screen to take your clothes off? Never understood that one. Why were there no dinosaurs in Noah's Ark? Did you enjoy yourself last night? If there was no letter S in the alphabet, would we all have a lisp? If your best friend turned into a very scary looking alien, would you still be friends with them? Extraterrestrial. Would you rather spend the rest of your life in the shallow end or in the deep end with your tiptoes just about touching the floor? Would you rather have a fight with 100 fly-size rhinoceroses or one rhinoceros-size fly? Would you rather it rained or snowed for the rest of your life? Do you know the answer to this question? Would you rather be a human being and live for 70 years or a Greenland shark and live for 500 years? Have you ever fallen down a manhole? Would you rather be a square, a circle, a triangle, or a tree? Would you rather be bitten by a werewolf, a vampire, a zombie, or Janice Street Porter? Have you ever seen a horse fall out of a tree? Only once. Have you ever seen a demon in your dustbin? Have you ever been naked in the rain? Have you ever been naked in a tornado? Did Adam and Eve have belly buttons? Is it dangerous to burp and let one go at the same time? Never tried it. Do you smile at strangers in the street? Do you laugh at strangers in the street? And that concludes my 100 questions. Yes, I think we are now better connected. Our connection with each other has definitely been strengthened, don't you think? You did very well, and I think you have earned the right to go to sleep now, my friend. So thank you for answering those questions. I'm very grateful, and good night, my friend. Pleasant dreams. Love you more than ever now. Night night.